abusua say the blame game is on. Say flooding na Ekoso or the capital city na here. They say MPP ni NDC for master a blame mo NDC for say MPP for and anyo monto to year for the past 8 years or more to me anye bibia amfa flooding situation no any sanitation problems are or a capital city so na MPP for so trema before 8 years ni chiri nyina NDC for ababedi o man so the problem was still there almost o man timi anye ho hwe na even komo by almost 2 years ni no o man timi anye mo hwe so the blame game is on abusuan Akosua Manu political aide to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Yaa Juantuah presidential staff akopi mu e wo Asempa FM so abusuan ko twetwe enkomo efa sa sanitation problem ni ade a cause of flooding issues here abusuan na enye easy kura na the whole details ni nyina ebro how trending dex tv so to afi no aba channel no so a ebeso be like na wa share we are subscribe na leave a comment so our comment section no as na abusuan de wo mu say 2 years ago they say before say abanda down ebi film no 2023-2024 no they say the MPP aban no etimi echo World Bank hold the omo application to omanim sell omo per fund omo de tackle sanitation and flooding issues abusuan project omo de call World Bank near to ni say GARID Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development abusuan and a project omo de call now ampa omo de call so na there's a World Bank it me approve sika twitwidie to the tune of $200 million on say kasika ni say ya and obi tifia who ni say we sika ketua bia but we are talking about $200 million enye sika ketua kura World Bank hihye a oni Ghana ban ye ne say sika no de beba installment na omo de tackle the flooding situation na abusuan ewo Ghana ha na no kure ne say yempam enka sika no bi eba bra na MPP for ewo aban mu sika ni bi eba saa so na sika no so dia aka no bi so eba ebra NDC aban no enso azumi office no nti abusuan na kofa the blame game we aban because sika no MPP for AGB Cecilia Dapamo then sanitation minister or Jessica ni bia omo chiremo omo so de ye bibi fa odo na river no ho ni some areas are flooding prone areas omo chiremo omo de ye bibi sa so na sika no a ebe chire no so no e ba beto Kisela to force as the finance minister na Busia report as he say yen say can according to sema political aide to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no e kan chirema sika na e ba chire ni nyina no e ade say Kisela to force as the finance minister no watena sika no so sika na ono a oni sika no ono so a onyusu sika no emfa nye de World Bank butayenti odi sika na my all because say yempesa dollar CD rate no ebe say yempesa sika no ewo formanti no we are doing everything possible holding monies payment be also more year the necessary steps no because according to political aid Akosua Manu chima sheye MPP aban di go kwan to solve this problem na nka continuous process e say nka aban we buy no ono so etimi ba be ye bi na etimi solve problem na Abusua mo etimi anya na nsem odi tu dwai na ekotu na Yaa Juantuah sa come on so e wo show no so Abusua na ye tournament to give and take pa na enye they say no the blame game is on ebe before say ebe kwakuti nsem mo di tu dwa na person ko comment section na na wo kire wa adwen say the Ekoso e wo ye man mu ha say no who are we to be blamed? Are we blaming the political parties MPP NDC or are we blaming ourselves as citizens because I thought that so to we Abusua e fi pan sweet me trippy you know and yasem keto akra nti ko comment section na na kire wa na fi yen konkuti nkomotwetwe e course no bi.
But question no bisano. It is suggesting something say if you do not have a plan beyond settings, your own optics will expose you. If you do not have a plan beyond settings, your own optics will expose you. Optics ni chi saying
settings
say frakadam as a wo hihye adwuma no as a settings here unzen no fe come unzen chine nice into o hwa go say girl we there the maminko buru Madame Fulan Cruiser.
Now a pulley up in Lamborghini.
So she can I also go see her.
Into one year, Jana 1 Jana 2 no.
Me see a buy wake based on once a question will be answered based on the national prayer. No? What he's saying is what majority of people were bewildered. Say, how are you doing a national Thanksgiving when there's been a calamity? Honorable Muntaka said, say, in the history of Ghana, at Renchemwe, it been cedar. That's what he said.
Right.
Say, then we have to look at what the warning signs were.
Okay.
Say, Minia, the confusion as where only baby what's the early warning system. I am a back garida. Me who say a back garida NDC communicators any or more lead and as a leading communicators have a certain struggle. Because I say, I don't know person blame me for issue. Oh, they yen share in the history of this country. A Buzia government from the historian is here, 1969 to 1972, and a government no at the time Progress Party no a traditional yen MPP4 we come from a yen share. Sabi about Greater Accra, a long-term vision. Initially, I didn't say we'll have a sewage system, a water system. A bayet says, "Sena, you took kwanya sabi ufro a rimsheng eko amanonia ube say omu insonu be yiri kra na chese a bibia a sin yadani na omu face." Unfortunately, through coups and other things, initially say bandina na ya eden yetwim, and this was what characterized Ghana's history for a very long time. Ye ba abemu no, ena ye hu say no, World Bank, ye din hihye koto omanim, ni ye ka kire omo say Greater Accra no. And I'm sure that the previous government saw it. It's a disaster waiting to happen if we do not put the measures in place.
Okay.
Inti area ina sikakra biaba time. Edi asupati ye the plan e call you plan ye immediate, but World Bank so say ade awodi be your fotoa a support inti rimshane, flooding, other things. Come to us and we'll vet it. You are honorable your friends say World Bank and you say obi or kase na nye o man nye then who will you believe? Because at the basic minimum no credibility the highest. And we have to walk a certain fine line to always draw down on whatever funds they have.
But do you want to say Franklin Kujo any credibility, Anna?
No, I'm saying that you can't make that deduction. I'm saying that it is hard for me.
Because you say or need to say there is a delay from
to listen to Well,
there's no delay from Abaino.
Oh yes.
And where is that coming from? There's even a study I just mentioned. That delay has acknowledged delays as part of the problem that happened.
I take me back.
Say World Bank in the number of years are operating developing countries and even developed countries that go into crisis. Ebe kan sema nenye wu kwesi wuso a oti echiri e can be. It cannot be the case. Beyond coups and other things, we came to a point. 50 years later, this was the vision. 50 years old. Yabedum Pempenswa, MPP made a move in the government of the day. Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development Project, GARID. What was it going to do? Flood mitigation was one. Waste management was one. Which areas? Odo River, mebwa. Achimota abufu, ehosi. Me mama me papa moti Achimota side. Abufu. Shoto bebrea those is a hoyiri. Inti if it is one of the worst ones, South Kaneshi drain. Dr. Buzia Highway Drain Project, Nima Paloma Odona River, all these areas, Atomic East Land, including Accra, a early warning system here. Okay, they saw all these things and said, Debbie, we need to adhere. Let us protect the lives of the people. River, meboa. Achimota abufu, hosi. Me mama me papa moti. Achimota side. Abufu. Soto bebrea. Those is a whole yiri. Inti. If it is one of the worst ones, a yiri. South Kaneshi Drain, Dr. Buzia Highway Drain Project, Nima Paloma Odona River, all these areas, Atomic East Land, including Accra, a early warning system here. Okay, they saw all these things and said, Debbie, we need to adhere. Let us protect the lives of the people. And yeah, now so that was the thinking. Mestre 2014, 2015. In Sotoy, there was flooding. The president at the time, Osan Kachre and say, Wakatre Minister of Finance say, unreleased funds, no omunya day, build the storm drains. I think me boy. At the time, he added say, a bit flooding mu. Ye in so injury yen biom.
Okay.
Fast forward. Same places. And now what is even worse is other places you never think say be flooding. So it's not about blame game. But if we are going to lay blame, the one who secured the funding say obechichire vision bia ebeboa na accelerate the broader vision of 50 years ago. Okofa sika ba ya sa sika no busian ese wakobo busian obetua ho interest. So it is different from sika. And two ministries, between Ministry of Finance and Agric, were fighting over. Sikaba, yejumani keke. Na raise certificate. Na koyeden. Ose, wo inflation ebeba fominti. Na timemufo ehun se ono hwe sika so yenti. Enye sa project na manyenye. So if there will be blame, it will land squarely at their doorstep. Intina meya say there are certain external parties who may not be directly spokespersons of the government. Creating impression be. At the end of the day, one government 50 years ago forecasted say we are say the population will grow, waste management will become a problem, problem started project. Diana or that some ministry anon only kasa sisia. Honorable Kojo Ponkuma. Ati chire muso ye 40% pacho a World Bank so website. These things the World Bank's report on what we did is there. That same World Bank kase abayo tisui anye. Inti sebe me no minsada minsayemu I'm me like me nye okay since touring.
Medase.
So you can imagine what people are going through.
It is well.
Knowing said there's a challenge.
Akosua Medase. Ati